Hi everyone, and welcome back to another adorably terrifying episode of Calebrated Gamer. Today we are in episode 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Just so you guys know, as a little bit of a behind the curtains, secret of YouTube kind of magic deal, I have recorded and edited both episodes 1 and 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club, and I enjoyed the edits and the video and just everything so much that even though episode 1 gets posted not tomorrow but the next day, as far as this recording goes, I am going to go ahead and start recording episodes 3 and 4 and as much as I can because I am just so stoked for this series. It's fun. My computer can actually run it because it's basically just an interactive PowerPoint, and I love it. And also I have a few friends who are excited to see this series. My friends Jennifer, my friend Shy, just a bunch of other people. Y'all are amazing for watching my channel, first of all, so I'm super glad to be playing a game that y'all are actually super interested in, as well as I hope to have a lot more of you be interested in it. That being said, my new favorite catchphrase that I've been saying for months now, and as I've been editing Super Mario Odyssey episodes, I'm like, oh, I said that being said like this entire time. It's like all the way through episode 16 basically, and I'm like, But that being said, if you're under the age of 13, do not watch this series. Episode 1 and episode 2 were actually fairly okay. Sort of. But if you're under the age of 13, please do not watch this series, as well as if you struggle with the topics of suicide, depression, self-harm, please do not watch these episodes. I haven't reached a point where the game's actually touched on those specific topics, but apparently that's what it does because this is actually a psychological horror game. So, please be respectful. Don't, do it if you're not supposed to. I promise I'll continue to post Super Mario Odyssey, as well as I'm looking into some different kind of easier to run games on my laptop that I can play while I'm finishing my college degree. I know this is kind of weird to talk about, but I just before we start the episode officially, I guess, I am graduating college. The thing was, though, I had to drop a class because I was failing it, which unfortunately was, kind of sad. But the cool thing is, I could pick up a class that was only 2 weeks long, and the mindset was, I would go ahead and walk for graduation, so I already did. Here's some pictures of me. Yeah. Handsome fellow, right? Yeah, okay. So I already walked through the graduation ceremony. The idea is that I'll officially graduate, as far as I'll get my diploma and stuff, once I finish this last credit. So I'm actually in the second week of the credit right now, and it's going great. But between graduation and that, I haven't been able to post episodes these last couple of weeks. But I'm so glad to actually have some free time to set aside and record and edit and get some episodes posted again. Especially since after this, I'm graduating college. I mean, sure, I'm going to be looking for a career, and sure, I'll be working my old job. But besides that, I mean, I'll basically be free, which is super awesome because I missed you guys. So anyway, let's get started. Flew! I guess that's everyone. Sorry I try not to ramble at the beginning of episodes because you guys just want to see the game. You don't want to hear me talk, but I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? It's not even English, or Japanese as we say it. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. There isn't a single giraffe in this poem anywhere.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't really come out nice at all, Baka. Yeah, okay, you do you then, chick. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Caleb did too.
Don't put me in this. I actually like her. Don't ruin this for me. I just woke up from a nap, and it's probably obvious.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, first of all, you could take this poem. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Ooh, these girls get sassy! My two favorite girls come out to have a good fight!
And Caleb liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Caleb appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh my God. I also am very made awkward by this catfight that's taking place right now.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Caleb started showing up.
Are you saying my girl Stubbs? Not my best girl. Someone said my buddy Shy was like, Yuri Stubbs. And I'm like, shut up. Not Yuri. Yuri wouldn't do that to me.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Oh, they both say it.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Caleb, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making her poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them not to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Caleb. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex meanings and feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding that is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Caleb? Well?
How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be either Natsuki, who is adorable in her own right, cutesy, if you will, Yuri, who is best girl, and kind of going after Yuri at the moment. Or I could say, help me, Sayori, and try to, like, even it out, but then I might be seen as favoring Sayori, which is not my intentions. I don't want to favor anyone, though. I just... You know, I kind of want to date all of you at the same time, if that's cool. No, Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. Am I about to just diss her? You're right that I liked your poem. You know, like how you don't mind that you stepped in gum that one day. It's like, it doesn't make you mad. Just like this didn't really make me happy. It's just it just happens, and you kind of just accept it that it's this. Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri,
Eh?
you're a seriously talented writer. Way more talented than Natsuki. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see.
This is a little bit more of that middle ground I was looking for. I'm just kind of waiting for the moment where Caleb's like, but, you know, Yuri, you looking fine. Natsuki, you looking, well, let's just say you didn't look in the mirror today, girl. You know what I mean?
I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Ew.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Yeah.
Natsuki clenches her fists. She soccer punches. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her, me too.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori,
She doesn't need to.
you know what? I'm going to do that. Now spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and slowly but sensually begin to rub her back and shoulders. Sit in the adjacent chair.
Sigh.
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You and I know as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Caleb. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know.
Oh, you got to reveal something to me, girl! Do not do it! Don't you reveal anything to me!
Yeah, what's up, babe? What's up? I'm open ears and everything.
I would never do anything so shameful. So,
What thing did Natsuki say?
I don't know. What did she say?
well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Caleb, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. I mean, they all three said very different things, but yeah. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, Lord. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ah, determination!
Caleb, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Caleb, you dog! Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Jeez, get off my back. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. See, this is interesting. Because no matter what girls you impress the most, or no matter what girls you kind of like set yourself up against, as of the moment, it seems like they're liking the character. They're liking Caleb, obviously, who doesn't? But not that being said. I need to come up with another word for that being said. But with that in mind, it just becomes this thing where these characters, these friends who don't normally fight will, and I like that. You know, it's super cliche, and I don't know why they would get all googly eyes over this guy just because he's male, but you know, I mean, it's fun.
Phew. You know, Caleb, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't got onto the kind of a situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Such a weird game. I love it. It's super fun. Okay, so I'm gonna save again. And we're gonna do this right. So, in theory, I now kind of have a better idea of Yuri-chan. As far as, you know, I know that she prefers horror and bigger words. So, for example, analysis. There you go. Yeah. Oh, okay, that was wrong. Let's load. I'm not gonna cheat, but I just kind of clicked it a little too quickly and I wasn't thinking. Let's do eternity. Okay. Let's do and words like anxiety, depression, stuff end up being more Sayori's thing, surprisingly enough. So we'll say disaster. Cool. Disoriented. Cool. Ooh, suicide, is that? Yeah, okay. Horror? Yes. Not depression, but fear. Not fear. That's weird. Okay. I'll be right back. One moment. Okay. So, I finally got all Yuri. So, 20 out of 20. That's awesome. I noticed, though, something that kind of made me a little upset. As far, well, sad, you know, like, I want to learn more about, is the fact that Sayori was triggered by words like depression and, I'm trying to remember the exact words. It was like tragedy was one of the words. I think depression was another one. But also triggered by words like hope and excitement. And, like, I want to know more about that. I might get full on Sayori next time just for the sole purpose of learning more about the character. I kind of wish now that I got in 20 out of 20 with Yuri the first day so that I could do 20 out of 20 for the different girl, but we'll see. I don't really know. Let me know if I need to go back. That's why I'm doing the save files different. That way, if you guys suggest something, I can go back and fix something, or I can go back and test something. I've played plenty of RPG games in this style that, like, you know, not dating simulators, but you know what I mean. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here the last couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Caleb.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you just take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted you to look at it.
Ah,
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles on the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
that's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. I'm Sherlock Holmes, you see. So either you're not hungry or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves to one option.
Ah!
Objection!
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Caleb to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I'm too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Am I gonna be revealed to the little devil inside all you girls? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if you weren't for the cupcakes.
True.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me some credit more than that, Sayori.
Yeah!
What? Someone smack her on the butt? What just happened?
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing a reaction, though. Suki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. That's flippin' adorable. I need to see art of that. Jeez, just eat the cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Did she not make Yuri one? Is that what we're about to get to? Because I'm about to make Natsuki a whole lot more madder when I hand Yuri my poem.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Little baka, did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Yeah?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
I heard she was off killing people with the knife I saw her brandishing yesterday. Just kidding. You know, I say these things, and I have no idea if any of these girls are crazy or not, or if any of these girls are behind any craziness or not. I'm just blabbing. But from the poem I saw Monica hand out, here's the thumbnail I made, because it just seemed a little on the creepy side, and also I found this image fairly easily on Google Images, so I probably spoiled it a little bit for myself. Sorry about that. Whoops! So anyway,
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Yeah, okay.
That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be so late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. Don't know why you looked at me. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Yeah, Monica. Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. I don't know the words.
That's...
Monica looks at me. What do you think? We've been doing something? Why are you looking at me, chick?
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Oh, is that so? In that case, maybe I should learn the piano. I won't let you down, Caleb.
Monica smiles sweetly. I don't like it when she does that because she's super cute. But I'm also on to her. And so when she does that, it's like... I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. It's just you and me now. The other girls don't exist in this moment. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Because of her manga. That's awesome. Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's like catching her cheating with another book.
No, I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's.
You're so cute! I ship them.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Girl, why do you keep making tea? Girl, you ain't trying to drug me, are you? I'm so suspicious of everyone, I don't know! Anyone could be a murderer and I wouldn't know! This game has been adorable up until this point. It has given me virtually no reason besides the multiple warnings every time you launch the game that there's anything wrong. But I don't know! Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
So I think this might just actually be like kind of a segue of like, you know, oh, like here's something that happened, something bad happens, and like, you know, that was the segue to it kind of thing. Like maybe something catches on fire. I don't know. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
You're so cute!
Where are you two off to?
Eh? We're just... Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Super crazy nosy. I don't have a nose. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Oh, dang!
Or do you want me to... Or do you want to tell me if there's something wrong with helping involve Caleb in club activities?
Huh? My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Caleb.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri, Yuri, this happens all the time. You see, I'm amazing, alright? Let's just get that out of the way right now. I am hilarious, first of all. I am handsome as all heck. I mean, look at me. These beautiful blue eyes, this beard, this ravaging, just amazing voice. There's no way you couldn't fall for me. There's no way any of these girls couldn't fall for me. Heck, I can't walk down a hallway without at least getting 1 or 2 love letters and a couple of phone numbers every day. So the fact that you're feeling these feelings is totally natural because honestly, I'm an absolute babe, chick magnet, etc. I mean, even Natsuki is, you know, actually staring at me with binoculars right now instead of reading her manga. I see you, little pervert. And, you know, it's to be expected, to say the least. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Caleb,
I love her eye. That's cute.
how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because... olive juice.
Olive juice?
Olive juice you too, Yuri. Nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. I've got to work it, again and again till I make it right. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a little light rain into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Same. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Oh no, I used the F word! Abort! Abort! You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. We're actually kind of a good juncture to start the next episode. I am just a thinker. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you've been enjoying. Like and comment down below if you want to see more of Doki Doki Literature Club. How do I save this game? I forget. I'll overwrite that one actually. Let me know if you want to see more Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to record at least one more episode and then I'll probably take a break. So at the end of that episode, I definitely need to know if you want to see more. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hit the little bell icon if you want to be notified when I post new episodes. Of course, subscribe to stay calibrated, as always. And until then, I will see you all in that next episode. Bye, everyone!